They don't bump me off. These folk don't want me to be great. 11. Oh. Some two people that's up in here. Welcome back. I don't know, y'all. They bumped your girl off. And what's weird, this is not even StreamYard. This is YouTube Live. So I've been bumped on StreamYard, never on YouTube. When doing shit but playing peas in them. Girl, I don't know. The video was gone. It said my stream was ended. And I was in charge of the live, like on these little two-way YouTube thingies, like you can go StreamYard, and I can see bumping off of that because that's another app. That's a different app. But YouTube Live is the same app. So as long as you can see it on the screen, it's YouTube. You shouldn't get bumped. But my shit said my video was ended, like somebody, like Fred ended my shit or something. Like somebody else ended my video. Because it said video ended. Private. Oh, hell no. Do you think these folk done blocked my shit? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Bro.
Yeah.
They bumped us off, baby. And everybody's saying, it's saying it's private. It says, yes, it's
well, you know, it's automatic. You know, it automatically go private when you get off of this.
Oh yeah, that's true too. So maybe I can recover it, but it bumped. It definitely bumped us off.
Okay.
All right, let's go. We're gonna get back to damn. We had like 20-something people up in here. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everybody come back. I apologize. Let's go back to where we was at. Fuck. That's crazy. Hold on, y'all.
Welcome to the big league.
He said, we ain't allowed to talk about Ty in the games. I don't know, baby. Oh, to the big league. He said, welcome to the big league.
I'm not even going to do no introduction like that, man. I'm getting right into it. Were you two guys at the party when Kenneka Jenkins was pronounced dead in the freezer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was.
What's your name for the people, bro?
My name Peace, man.
Peace. And what's your name, bro?
Tiffy.
And y'all both was there?
Yeah.
What time did you two arrive, approximately?
Like 12 something.
12 something. So when you arrived at the party last Friday, September 8th, who all was there?
Man, it was packed. It was a lot of people there, man.
Was Kenneka there when y'all got to the party?
Yeah, Kenneka was in there, man.
So she was already up?
Yeah, she was there.
How was she acting?
Happy, dancing. As soon as I walked in, I remember I never forget. As soon as I walked in, she shorty. You acting funny, shorty. She like that big ass smile on my face, man. Smiling hard, man.
What was your relationship with?
Hold on. Pause real quick.
Like, how did y'all know her?
My first time meeting, man, that was like, that's my man's, man. My main man's. That was his.
Say it again, bro.
Hold on, sis. Since if they say they were there, why would they need to get a call about it? The call they got, Samson, was in the room, like the phone in the room, or the hotel room.
Right, but they were in the wherever they claimed they found her.
Yeah,
they were there in that building. He said, "Well, y'all two there," and then they said they were in the room. So what we're theorizing is that they would have had to been at the Marriott at noon on Saturday when they found Kenneka. Because they definitely were not at Crown Plaza at noon on Saturday.
Yeah.
But good point, bro. Like good point, because you was like, if they was in the hotel, why would they have to get the call? Because they was in the room.
Exactly.
They was in the
That's the only
room.
way that doesn't make sense. Besides that, we'll say why y'all wasn't down there when they found it. Y'all should have still been looking.
But
But they
I
might have
love,
sent them
but
to the
but
room.
I but I love your attention to detail. And bro, I love how quick you came back with the fucking answer. Like y'all is pinging, y'all are beaming on some different shit tonight.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
like,
we going
why you
ham.
getting the call if you were there? And then you were like, cause they wasn't down there, they was in the room. Y'all own it. I can almost shut the
Yeah,
fuck up at this point. I'm like,
yeah, let us
I can
go.
be
We going
quiet.
ham and we good. I'm also wondering why Zach didn't let the people provide date of party, even though I'm sure he talked with them before interview. Yeah, he did.
Absolutely.
Zach actually dated the party, even though I know they talking about the party before that he dating it to. You know what I mean?
He did
He was,
allude to a date. He alluded to a date. He
yeah,
definitely did, yeah.
but they was already. He said a date within that because I heard it, but then I know that they still talking about because he still Killer still saying we got that 12 something and Kenneka was already there. We know from Shemaya's statement, aka Maya, that she said they ain't arrived to one. You see what I'm saying? We
Right.
also know that at 11:30, Bree Bree is taking Kenneka somewhere in a not sober state. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we got them on that same day, all discombobulated, everybody out of place. It's no way it's what they saying was. You see what I'm saying? Based
Right.
off the evidence, the truth that we already have. This not us playing. These are things that we know exactly happened. You see what I'm saying? We got the text that, oh yeah, I ain't took it yet. Kanika in the car. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We
And
got
then
that shit.
also, and
But
also, guys, they stated my boy was locked up, but he got out today. Rico got out on 9/14. So Rico got on the 14th of September. I remember when Mariah posted that picture. And Nubian guys, if you can do me a favor, if you could look at that post that Mariah put on there when Rico came home, I want to say it was the 14th of September, if I'm not mistaken, on the 14th. So he would have come home 4 days after they allegedly pulled from the freezer. So it would have been 9/14. So that would have been let's see. So Monday would have been the 12th, 13th, Tuesday, 14th, Wednesday. So it would have been Wednesday. He would have came home on Wednesday. So when they said he got out today, that's weird. Cause Sunday
Mhm.
10, no, it would have been Thursday. Would have been 14th, because Sunday would have been the 10th, and 14th would have been Thursday. We got out on Thursday. But he said last Friday when y'all, yeah. So it was September 14th. That video was on September 14th. I'm confident of that.
Let me see what Nubian got to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible to be Ty live or Irene's live because Maya and Irene both said she went missing round one. I don't have that post Rico release date, but I believe you're right because the boy interview was on the 14th for sure. Okay,
Right.
y'all. Hey, yeah, if y'all don't mind, wipe your feet, family. You go out there and press the like for us so that the other people that's in here can find us even quicker. The more you get us in that algorithm, the more they'll see that we went right there live.
Right.
Thank y'all.
Hold on a second, y'all.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Well, we got to get into this, y'all, right? We got to get into this. We got a lot of discrepancies that we got to keep pointing out so that we can show you the truth. The more discrepancies we find, the more things we can X out. You know what I mean? That way we don't have 1,000 choices. It's easier to choose out of 100 than 1,000. It's easier to choose out of five than 100. You know what I mean? So the more we can X out and truly X out, not just Xing out because we don't want to think of it that way, but Xing out because the evidence don't actually lead to that way at all. You know?
Right. Now, since y'all talking about discrepancies with time and everything, let's talk about this major discrepancy in time. Remember that when they were talking about the time that Bree left the hotel room at 2 something in the morning, they were like 2:20 something. She was coming through the front lobby with Mike, and Cece. It's weird they would say that because people are trying to allude to the fact that Kenneka would have left out the room when Mike, and Cece them left out the room. That's what they were trying to say. But then that's not true because we hear Kenneka in the room allegedly after they left out the room. You hear her still talking when Bree them left out the room. She's still in the room.
What do
So,
you hear her say, sis? What do you hear her say so they can recollect?
well, here's the thing about it. The shit all over the place. So check it out. This is the shit I heard recently because I was like, what the fuck are they even talking about? Okay, so
Yeah.
they tried to say that Kenneka was in Ty's live. Ty's live was supposed to be before Irene's live. Irene said she went live when the party was still dry and wasn't nothing really going on in her live. And as you can see in her live, there was not a lot going on. It was really quiet. You barely heard music. It was like run from the money, run, really low music, not a lot of people or nothing. In her glasses, yes, but not like in Ty's. In Ty's video, you saw people on the bed bouncing and shit. Supposedly Kenneka and Monifa and Bree and Maya and people against the wall, in front of the bathroom door, on the bed. They were everywhere. So for Irene to say that her live was done when the party was dry, and then Ty's live was actually done before Irene's live, in terms of time, how is that possible for his live to be jumping and everybody bouncing and jumping and your shit quiet as hell? It doesn't make sense. And then this is the part about Bree. They tried,
Monica said she thought she was on the couch.
man,
Right.
yeah, she said couch. She definitely said that. She said that on her little live rant when she went on a little live rant when MTV was gonna drop the video. She said that. I definitely wanna we're gonna home. Thanks for saying that. We're gonna get back to that. So
That's the key because that sounds like more of the party,
out
house
west.
party. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right. So Samson is saying,
Okay.
she said that her live was first. Yeah, she said her live was before the party got the jumping when everything was still dry. But her live was allegedly done around 2 something. Ty's live was done before her live. How is that possible? We know over here how it's possible because we know that Ty and Irene's live were in 2 different locations. And I also want to address the elephant in the fucking room for once and for all. And I don't want to talk about this fuck shit no more. And I ain't gonna talk about it no more. And I'm dead serious right now about this shit. I'm talking about I ain't gonna talk about this shit no more. I'm gonna do this last time. I'm not gonna revisit this shit no more. For the people that want to say that these videos were inverted in any capacity, alluding to the fact that we don't know what side the bathroom door was on. Let me make this very, very clear with you guys. It doesn't matter if they were inverted or not. In Ty Rowland's live, the letters on his shirt are backward. In Irene's live, the letters on her shirt are backward. They're both backward. And they're still on different sides. If we invert them bitches, they're going to flip them. And the birds are going to be right. They're going to be on different sides. I need y'all to understand that it doesn't matter what you do with these videos. They were not in the same bathroom, in the same room. Say it one more time. Irene's letters are backward on her live in selfie mode. And so is Ty's in selfie mode. If you consider them inverted, that's perfectly fine. If you flip them back to the original state and make them where you can read them, make them legible, the bathrooms are still on different sides. So you have to choose what the fuck you want to talk about. Because you're not going to tell me that Ty's live was in selfie mode and Irene's live was regular. No. Both of their lives are showing their letters on their shirts backward. They were the same, taking the same way, but they're on opposite sides. So I don't want to talk about this shit no more. I'ma let any goofy motherfucker that want to debate about these roles being inverted debate amongst themselves. But it's consistently wrong. Her words are backward, his words are backward. Her words are straight, his words are straight. However you do it, they gotta both be one way, and you'll get the real way the room was made. And it's on separate sides.
The
It's
main
different
thing,
rooms.
the main thing we can grasp from that is that no matter how you do it, you have to do the same thing to each
There you
side
go.
because you know what I mean.
There you
And
go.
because of
That's it.
that, that means it. No matter how you put those rooms, each bathroom is going to be on a different side
And
based off
please
of.
stop. And please cut that shit out. Debating about the room being inverted in selfie mode. Are you fucking kidding me? Pick up your phone, take a picture of your face, and do it to yourself. And have your friend do it too. And y'all both had y'all shirts back, words backward, and then flip them.
You see this one with Nubian guy saying that here?
Mm-hmm.
So according to Irene, read that one for me, sis.
On Irene's live looked like she had already been partying. Absolutely. Because Irene's live was 2 days after the party. That live video we saw Irene doing in 924 would have been done
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday. The party she went to with Kenneka, when Kenneka got snatched, was on Thursday night. So yeah, it had been some time. And I believe that she had gotten into an altercation because I believe her eye was black. Personally.
Yeah. I mean, the security was
Hold on.
chasing.
Oh, let me see. Nubian said she said according to
Yeah, was
Irene, say Monifa told her 2 hours passed, saying it was 3. So with that being said, the video of her walking out the elevator in to lower level was really at 124. And if y'all take off the hour. All right, so I don't know who got off the elevator at 124, but it wasn't Kenneka. But for the sake of the storyline, I feel what you're saying. Because what we're
Mm-hmm.
seeing allegedly on this video is supposed to be Kenneka, and we know that it's not Kenneka. It ain't Kenneka on these videos. But I'm inclined to believe that whoever that girl was, she did leave at 124. That's lined up
Mm-hmm.
more with what they saying took place 2 hours later. But I don't think when I read them fussing about Kenneka going missing and 2 hours later you still partying, I think that's about the real Kenneka, not the reenactment, not the hotel, but what really took place out west. So what we're gonna have to do for the sake of consistency is differentiate what's really going on. The timeline at the hotel ain't got to do with the timeline out west. It just doesn't.
Yeah, it's two totally different things. Cause the timeline at the hotel is the cover up of what happened out west. So if you take them to be the same, it's what they doing is they using that to cover up. You gonna cover up your own tracks of what you trying to find doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And
Cause
see,
that's
Nubian
they
said,
cover.
right, I'm sorry, my bad. She said, my bad. Meant to say, once Irene realized that she did see Kenneka, 2 hours had passed by when she said it
I
was
got
3.
you.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. 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 Okay. So now I'm with you now. So what she's saying is this. She's saying that when Monifa took out the room at 1 o'clock, 2 hours had gone by, and they realized that Kenneka never came back into the room. I'm gonna tell y'all that I do believe that Irene and them probably were high. They probably were taking pills and drinking and shit like she said they were. But Irene, you were conscious enough to know that Kenneka wasn't in no shape to leave that fucking room because you said she was laying by me on the bed and I want her to sleep a drunk off. So y'all knew Kenneka wasn't okay. Monifa took her out the room and she was gone for a minute. So y'all want me to believe that y'all was okay with how long she been gone and 2 hours after the fact. You saying she really not up in here. Bitch, you should have knew she wasn't up in there. You knew she wasn't right when
Mm-hmm.
she left out the
Right.
room. So Irene, y'all lying about that part. Whatever was going
Right.
on, y'all couldn't stop. Whatever the fuck was going on with Kenneka that night, y'all had no jurisdiction and no authority to stop what was going
Mm-hmm.
on. And all I can think
You,
of is some guys must have had that girl and y'all was outgunned, outnumbered, outmanned. Something was going on, but y'all definitely didn't have no power that night.
it's just in something else that we had proved that there wasn't that hey Nene. It's something else that we had proved since that where that place where they was at wasn't Irene's party, and we proved that because Monifa was telling Irene what she could play and what not to play. So there was somewhere where Monifa had people around her that she felt confident to talk to Irene like that.
Yeah, and mainly it wasn't Irene's party, no way. So
Yeah,
it didn't
that's a
really
fact.
matter what she said to Irene. It wasn't Irene's get together.
Yeah. And so what I'm saying is, I'm trying to find who else in the room with them, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
because on a regular basis, she not gonna just talk to Irene like that anyway. Because Irene don't like her. It definitely not at her party, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
still some reason why she feels confident. You
I
see what I'm
think her.
saying?
I think her dude
I ain't,
was there. I think she
yeah,
ducked off with
I
her dude. I think Hermatonga
and
was
that's
there.
why he said, yeah, you can. Yeah. What he said when he did his lives, you can find me. What he
I'm
say?
nowhere around you.
Yeah, yeah, that jump right there. I know around you type jump. So so
Yes,
he so he bragging about being able to get ghosts. She was confident because he was there, right? So she talking smack to Irene, which shows even more fact that Irene wasn't gonna let her to a party because she's talking
and
like
this
that.
wasn't Irene's shindig.
Yeah,
This
of
wasn't
course.
her shindig. People need like y'all said, like if for Monifa to be popping big shit, talking about turn that op ass shit off, coming to a spot where you know Irene gonna be there, but you know she don't fuck with you, but you there anyway, and you popping off big shit, and then they said you was with your dude that night. Maybe your dude and his homeboys were there. That's why you was confident that what shit for pop with you because your dude was there.
If her dude cool with Thugger 30, he definitely was there. He
I
cool
would
with
say
Thugger 30.
I would say that he is because Monifa got her jump off, and Kenneka got damn jumped on, and Kenneka was taken advantage of, and Monifa made it home just fucking fine.
Oh, and then yeah, see that's crazy because then when you tap in and love how we all use critical and logical thinking. Hello, dangerous. Yeah, love you, sis. All of us good. Caught the
Yes,
live. They need me.
hell yeah,
Yeah, but
everything.
sis. All right,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead. What you
No,
finna say?
no, but I was just saying that everything matters. So even when anybody think that it don't matter, just keep chiming out and saying what y'all saying because a lot of the stuff that people are feeling, it really happened out west. It
Mm-hmm.
did. Because the party really happened out there. So it don't matter what we say about nothing. Whatever you heard, whatever comes back to you, are we doing these lives? Talk about it. And then we could find a place for it to go. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm right about where to put it, but I want y'all to know that we definitely trying to figure out where all the pieces supposed to lie. Okay, he's I'm under the impression that someone messed up with a plan that could have been in the works. That's why there's so much strife. The point that they were messing up with the stories out of anger. Okay. Um, the plan that I don't think it was no plan, bro. I really think that Kenneka went out there with her friend. Monifa slipped or something. Them guys took advantage of her, and the shit went too far. And one too many drinks, too much dope, whatever the case may be, made them do what they did, and Kenneka ended up fucked up. And they weren't trying to take her to the hospital to get her checked out and semen samples and all this old shit because if they did, they would have been able to identify the perps that did it to her. So they're like, get her the fuck away from here. So Irene them come get her, put in the car. They call Monifa, they call Bree Bree. They decided to take her to another hotel. Bree Bree calls Teresa. They can't come up with a plan. They took her to the hotel, and something changed. They was back door, y'all, because Kenneka body got moved again, and nobody knew where she was again.
Mm-hmm.
She's missing twice, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what Teresa said? They called me early that night, asked me was Kenneka home, and asked her was she missing. Then they called me back again and said they couldn't find her. Y'all remember that shit when she said
Mm-hmm.
that on the statement? Y'all, do y'all remember when she said that? I never could make that make sense. Say it
Mm-hmm.
again. She said they called me early that night and asked me Kenneka home, and I asked her was she missing. And they come back later that night and said she was missing. So Kenneka was gone 2 times.
Yeah, so
She
check it.
just was.
So check it, sis. So then Irene and her sister in the final, we put her on our back. We put her on our back. Put her in the car. How we know she got put in the car? Because Bree tell us she in the car.
And right. And then
Kanika's in the
Irene,
car. We getting the description. You see what I'm saying?
and then
From
Irene says, y'all was supposed to take her home. That's what y'all fucking told me. That we were supposed to take her home.
exactly. And then that thing, what you saying right there, sis, Irene told Kenneka, no, just rest right here. You can't drive. Meaning Kenneka in the drive in the driver seat or passenger seat up front. Kenneka might be trying to move over to the driver's seat,
Try
even
to
though
get
she
home.
messed up. You see what I'm saying? And Irene like, no, just stay here. Cause I rode
Take
with
the
my
drunk
people and
off.
I gotta go with my people. I still gotta have a party lit tonight. I got a party tonight. I still gotta do my party, but I gotta make sure you safe at the same time. And I did what I can while she was with me. I did all that I can. You know what I mean?
Right.
While I had her with me, I can't do nothing when she with somebody else and she not with me. What could I
Right.
do? I did everything I could while she was with me. I've got Irene and all of the things that she did. That's what how she felt. You see what I'm saying? Her put her
Yep.
in the car and label her safe and saying, Bree, come take her and take her home. Bree, you told me that. You was taking her home. That's why Irene so frustrated because when I had my hands on her, I did everything I could do. But when they hands moving the product, no disrespect, but when they hands moving, this precious lady, they not moving like me.
Right.
I
And that's
can't. What I cannot do? That's why she like that. I can't do it. I can't. That's why she was like that with the people. Because what y'all want me to do? How long you gonna blame me? You know what I mean?
yep. And you right. And that's the reason why Monifa and Irene had so much stuff going on between the two of them. Because Irene blamed Monifa for you left her drunk, you fake ass friend. And then Monifa was like, but shit, y'all put her in the car and I never seen her again. So how the fuck I don't know what y'all did? And she like, but you left her in the hallway. The shit that started this off, you left her with the dudes. You the one that started the fucked up ball rolling. And she like, but shit, but y'all still had a last and she was alive. So it's between Monifa and motherfucking Irene. That's why the beef was so strong. She said, y'all up there talk about I left her. Irene, you did leave her. You did. You put in the car. You gave her the Bree, and she never made it back to the crib. Monifa, you left her too. She never made it back. Both you bitches is guilty, and y'all trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out who's the most guilty between the two of y'all. That's what I feel like. Meantime, between time, Maya and Bree ain't nowhere to be found. They ain't got nothing to do with this shit until the next day when they call Bree and like, Bree, we need to move her body. Niggas out west said, move this bitch. Y'all gotta take her away from here. Can't leave over here. And then so
Mm-hmm.
they put in the car and said, come get her. Take her home. And Monifa said, take her home. Monifa said, take her to her mama house. That's what Monifa said. That's what they said
Yeah,
she
we'll put
said.
her outside. We'll put us
But
park outside.
right, Bree talking about some, I'm gonna take her to the hotel. But then she get to the car, see the donut, and she say, nah, I ain't going to no hotel. I take her home, like y'all said, but we ain't going to no hotel. Then all of a
Yeah.
sudden,
Oh, and Bree said, I'm finna call her mama.
what Bree
Right.
said, I'm taking to her mom, but then she ended up calling Miss Teresa. So
Mm-hmm.
Bree ended up calling Teresa. At the end of the day, Bree ended up calling Teresa. I believe she called Teresa before all this shit popped up. I believe
Yeah,
Bree
I
called
think.
Teresa and said,
Sis,
we got Kenneka.
right where you at? Right, I'm on the same spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. She called Miss Teresa before she dropped Kenneka's body off. You
Hell
see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Obviously, this is where the part that comes in that's frustrating about Miss Teresa. Because once she call you, once Bree call you right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
At this point in time, you could just say, bring my baby to me.
She didn't.
You
She
know,
said,
because that was the plan with the park about her mama house, but she took her a different destination, which was in the Rosemont area at some hotel.
Right.
And so that's what we saying Miss Teresa may have some knowledge
Right.
prior. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Because
Only in that spot though, y'all.
yes, that's it. So you right there on the spot. So
And
this
I
is
want
where
them to
I
know
think
that so they don't think it's like everywhere. It's just like that spot there is the very questionable spot when we know Bree contacted Miss Teresa. And then we know at 4 o'clock, Bree texted we can't find Kenneka. So that means from that time, 11:30, and her after she called Miss Teresa, you
hmm
know what I mean?
hmm
And Miss Teresa heard Monifa in the background saying what again?
fuck that shit. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so that means Bree, you gotta make a decision real quick. Bree. So you gotta make a decision real quick, Miss Teresa, like, cause you know over a day since the party out west. This the next day, it's before the night. It's before what? It's before the party. It's before Irene party.
hmm
But it's after they came and looked. See, this how the pieces fit. But it's after they came and looked for Kenneka at Miss Teresa house because Miss Teresa said they came and looked for Kenneka early in
Same
that day.
looking. Yep, they
So
did.
after early in that day, they actually found Kenneka. That's what Bree finally gets when Kenneka's in the car. Bree calls Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa might come up with a plan.
Right.
Maybe this is the place
Yes.
where she could come up with a plan, and,
This is
and
it.
somehow
This is
she
it.
didn't talk about her mama house. She
That's
didn't do that.
mm-mm. That's why Teresa
Go
said
ahead, sis,
if it
please.
wasn't she said it wasn't for Bree, I wouldn't even know what happened to my baby. She said that. If it wasn't for
Yeah, yeah,
Bree, I
yeah.
never would have
Okay,
knew
go
what
ahead.
happened to my baby. Because
Yes,
Bree called her and make no mistake about it. Maya said that the night of on September the 9th, when they called to tell Teresa that Kenneka was officially missing, that she called the mama. That's what Maya said. I don't believe Maya called.
yeah.
I don't know if Maya called or
And,
not.
and sis, just to let
hmm
everybody know, all the part that we just was discussing, all this happens before they even go pick up Maya. They haven't even
Yes.
picked up Maya yet.
Maya not even nowhere around.
You see what I'm saying? Kenneka
hmm
lost out west, found back out west, right?
hmm
After whatever time they left Miss Teresa house looking for Kenneka. After that time, that's when they Irene and them found her and put on their back. You
Yep,
see
and
what
put her
I'm
in the
saying?
car and put her in the car and try to get her to
Yes,
safety. And Irene told the people to take that girl home, to take her to her mama. And
yes,
even Monifa said, "Shit, take her home." But Bibby was like, "I'll take her to the hotel." But it's not on the car. So somebody infiltrated the plan and said, "Take her to the hotel."
yeah,
Somebody
because
said it,
Riri was gonna do that.
and she was gonna do it. But she said, "You know what? It's done in the car. I'm gonna take her to her mama." So hold on, see something real fast. It said, Cole Pepsi said something. She said,
Yeah.
wait a minute, hold on. She said something just now. It was moving too fast. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Shit. She said something just now. I read something she said I wanted to say something about. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. Let me read it.
Hold on. All right, right
Right. Then
then.
they said, don't leave my baby. Right. Okay.
Yeah, but that's
So,
that's later. That's later when she gonna say, "Don't leave my baby." This actually before this an unheard of conversation with
right.
Bree talking to Miss Teresa
Yes.
before. You see what I'm saying?
This at the
Kanika's
Marriott.
actually in the car.
Yeah.
Kanika's actually in the car when she's talking to her, intoxicated or
Right.
poisoned.
So this what I think. When Teresa tell Bree no what she, when Monifa saying fuck that shit, I'm ready to go. I feel like that may have been at Crown at the Marriott because I believe that they dropped her at the Marriott, left her at
Mm-hmm.
the Marriott, and that was the plan to leave her there and make it look like she got attacked at the Marriott. And then they went back to look for Kenneka. I believe that when they were running back and forth from the Crown Plaza to in and out, I think Bree ass was going between hotels, y'all. I do. I think she was going between hotels that night. I don't know what the fuck Bree had going on. But Teresa said, "Don't leave my baby." So Teresa was sure of wherever Kenneka was. She said, "Please don't leave my baby." Teresa, how did you even know what Kenneka was? Because she sure as fuck wasn't at Crown Plaza. So what were you talking about? Don't leave your baby. Was it at Marriott? Where the fuck they took her to? Where you told them to take her to and leave her? Now they saying we can't. We Miss Teresa, we really don't know where she is at this point. Don't leave her.
Yeah, because what happened was Miss Teresa, no, she know Kenneka helped Irene plan the party at the Marriott. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You already know that. So when she's telling them, hey, yeah, she was going to the party tonight. This is me. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me. This is me thinking. Okay, this isn't sure evidence. This is me
Okay.
thinking. Just want to clarify that to the people. The brief conversation with Miss Teresa, it
Go
should
ahead.
have went, hey, I got Kenneka in the car. I don't know what to do. She's messed up. I was finna bring her to the house, right? I'm finna
Mm-hmm.
bring her to the house. Right. We know Monifa got those 4 deleted videos. Don't forget about that, sis. That was very key what we learned from Adrena earlier. Um, but she like, we want to bring her to the house. She messed up. They all had agreed to bring her to the house. Somebody had convinced, like we said, Bree to take her to the hotel. Somebody did. We still don't know who, but somebody convinced Bree to want to take her to the hotel until Bree saw the donut. Then she said, "Nah, I'll take it to her mom's house, but I ain't getting
Right.
anywhere like that." Right?
Right.
So that's what she said. So then when she talks to Miss Teresa, because she says, I'm finna call Miss Teresa. So she calls her. Miss Teresa says she talked to Bree. Boom. Okay. So this is the only time where Bree could tell her where her daughter was at, because Bree got her daughter in the car with her right now. What other time did Bree know where Kenneka was at after that?
Boom.
She was
Right.
lying.
Boom. Boom. Right.
So she said, Bree the only one that could told me where my daughter was at. Boom. So we know what time Bree knew where your daughter was at. 11:30 in the car. Okay. So then you had to advise her to do something besides bring her to you. This is where this comes in at. And because of that, and because of that, that's when Kenneka gets dropped off. And when she gets dropped off at what we believe is the Marriott,
Mm-hmm.
then Bree in that out those hour spans from whatever time it take her to go to that Marriott after that Kenneka conversation from out west, uh, with her mama, with Kenneka mama, Bree drop her off and then heads to go pick up Maya and probably Monifa and the fake Kenneka. Because I'm sure she already had them rub shoulders with the people at Crown Plaza. Because remember, their first entry into the Crown Plaza that we see on film is through a side door. So Bree, the one who had to drop Kenneka off to the Marriott, would be the only one that could have had communication with any of these hotels, especially when she go pick up Shamaya and them and bring them to the Crown Plaza, knowing that Irene's party is at the Marriott and not the Crown Plaza. So Bree had to lead them into the Crown Plaza, which she leads them one way, and then she separates from the group, of course. And then she go, that's when she go, all right, now you're gonna make me go crazy, sis. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna make me go crazy because that's when she goes separate and then go to the bathroom and talk to this dude, right?
You on a roll, baby. You on a roll.
You make me go crazy.
Them motherfucking wheels is spinning, spinning, spinning. I like it. I like it. And the comments going crazy. The fucking comment section is going bananas
Y'all
right
hear
now.
me?
It's going
He said
crazy.
that green the kid in. I was telling you. Yo.
Y'all finna kill me over up in this bitch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, your little wheels is going, boy. They spinning, 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 spinning. Your
Yeah,
ass
when my
going
mind
ape.
started working, it go crazy, sis.
I see it. Hey, I can sit back in the goddamn minute and just say, Great. The fuck?
Okay, she found it too. Okay, Samson. Hey, salute Samson. Okay, yeah, I see y'all, man. Yeah. Uh, yeah, man. I'm telling you, like that was crazy. That was crazy. But I'm just sitting there, and it's fits. Sis, it's like I got that whole part of the side of the puzzle fit. It's like I just read it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's like I just read that side of the puzzle. You know what I mean?
I know it, baby.
When you
It's a, it's
good
a.
job. Yeah.
That's what one thing I like about what we doing over here. Like, I would just love to just to sit back. I mean, I sit back on our lives and do it because I'm people in the comment section be saying shit. They said TV stay saying some shit to me or sending me some shit that I'm like, what? So Nubian Goddess, like everybody's contributing to this case. And it's refreshing. It's not no
Yeah, we got
drama
real
over here.
thing over here.
Ain't nobody over here doing being weird. You know, I get rid of the weird motherfuckers. I'm banishing you motherfuckers. Y'all can watch, but you ain't gonna be. You got to make a whole bunch of pages to talk over here because I'm just not trying to go through it. We trying to get some clarity and figure out what happened to this girl. And it takes rational people that are objective driven. We're trying to get to the situation. What happened to this baby? We're trying to really figure it out, and that's the goal. It's nothing more than that. So that's why these exchanges are so good for me because I'm just sitting back listening, like I'm reading the comments and shit, and I'm like,
We growing. We
they
growing and
going off.
understanding.
They going off in the comment section, boy. They going off like motherfuckers is they going off. They going off, and I'm just like, damn. Like I appreciate everybody for being how y'all are, man. I just sit here, I'm smiling, saying, damn, they love her too. Y'all love her too. I don't feel like I'm alone. I feel like all y'all love her too, and it's a good feeling because I didn't know who the fuck loved Kenneka at this point. I'm like, who the fuck cared? None of you bitches didn't care about her how I felt, but now total motherfucking strangers is pulling together tighter than the family and friends did. That's some. This is good. This is a really good thing. It do me some good. Do my little soul some good. I feel good about it. And bro, your wheels is spinning, boy. They out of control.
Mhm.
They out of
Mhm.
control.
As soon as I get more assists, because she came in the door, right? Since she leave them, come in the door. Y'all go this way, I'll go a whole nother way. Then she go talk to somebody in security, right? Who she talk to, sis?
She went over there with that. She's over there with the security. She's over there with one of the
She,
managers. Burberry went down that Westmoreland Hall.
manager.
Yep.
That's even better because managers can give you that same access to security, right? Because they manage security
Mm-hmm.
too. All right, right. All right, okay. So then it says now notice that they talking. She talking to her. Bree, the one that dropped off the body.
She
Now
did.
you talking to a manager at a hotel, and we got people at the Crown Plaza saw somebody dragging a body. And I see you who dropped off a body talking to a manager. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I know y'all came in there about Kenneka because y'all used this reenactment to make them feel like you was there. So why wouldn't I assume that you're talking to this manager about Kenneka who you already dropped off?
Right.
Now you make me play chess.
Real shit. Good. Fucking good. If I can reach one person on each live, I'm good. Like I'm sitting back and everything is falling in everybody. I feel like I hear the shit falling in places around this bitch. The shit that y'all going through right now, some of us been through
Mhm.
before. Some of us is new for, but it's a good thing that we over here really talking about the details of this case, not the facts, the truth, the truth. And as we speak, as we talk this through, it starts to make sense. The bottom line is this: we have no evidence, what the fuck so ever, of Kenneka Jenkins ever being in Crown Plaza. We have no fucking evidence of it being a Kenneka Martin and a Kenneka Jenkins being two different fucking people. That is infantile, childish, and just downright stupid. Okay? It don't make sense. The mama last name, the daddy last name, the same first name, the same looking girl, the same city, same date, same time. The shit just sounds stupid. It's beyond dumb to me. That's just the dumbest fucking shit anybody can say. I swear to you, it is. We don't have this girl not being Teresa's daughter. What we have is the body of the person they pulled from the freezer in the kitchen on the gurney wasn't Teresa's daughter because it wasn't Kenneka. That does not make Kenneka not Teresa's daughter. We need to keep this shit in perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The girl on the gurney was not Leonora's sister because it wasn't Kenneka. Not that Kenneka wasn't the sister. The bitch on the gurney was not Kenneka. That makes her not her sister. It starts to make sense. The body that's buried. It's not the daughter and the sister of the people that was there because it's not Kenneka. That's why they're saying it's not Kenneka. When you line it all up and you really look at it for what it's worth, you start to understand. And somebody else got hurt at Crown Plaza. I'm sorry that I can't help that person. I'm not in no shape, form, or fashion even equipped or ready to handle another murder case. I'm thinking I'm done with this shit after this. Real time. I think I'm really done with it. But as for now, I'm telling you right now, there is not a single shred of evidence that puts Kenneka Jenkins in that hotel from the 6th into whenever the fuck y'all want to say, but she was never there. There's nothing that supports that. And I don't give a fuck who says it. I don't give a fuck what they say, what they do, what they try to say. You cannot prove a bitch ass thing to me. And if you say, oh, the mama got paid and the hotel paid the fees, let me tell you something. If a whole lot of shit going on in that hotel that night and to pay this lady to shut her fucking mouth and not make it worse for the whole establishment overall and all the shit they got going on, we gotta pay this bitch to shut her up. Pay her to shut up then. Y'all doing all this fuck shit anyway. Y'all got the insurance policy. Pay the lady. Her daughter dead any fucking way. Somebody backdoored them. Somebody backdoored Crown Plaza. And somebody tried to backdoor Teresa. But Teresa ain't as stupid as we all thought she was because she still got her bread. Not the 50 million she wanted, but she got slick, got a fifth of that. She got like 10. So, all I'm saying is we got to start doing what makes sense. We got to look at it for what it's worth. We have consistent inconsistencies. We have no proof that she was ever there. We got fake freezer photos, fake fucking footage,
Yeah,
fake
right.
people pretending. It's
This is
too much
what
fake.
Cole Percy said right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because the person on the stretcher hair wasn't all over her head, but the pictures they showed in the freezer hair was. Yeah, exactly. That's not the same person. She had been shriveled up from the time they took those pictures to that. She would have expanded, if anything, not shrunken. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, especially in a hot place. You ever see, like, okay, I've been some place where somebody, the police will shoot somebody, and then the body will lay out there in the sun until they come and get it. If they don't like you, they might leave your body out there for a little while. You see what heat do to a body, a dead body. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? It's not good.
No.
It's nasty. You know what I
It
mean?
accelerates decomposition. It's called the ambient temperature. So what that is whatever temperature that the atmosphere is, the elements is what your body's gonna do. So you 98.6. If it's hot outside, you're gonna drop
Yeah.
down to the ambient temperature. The ambient temperature is 90. You're gonna hold 90 real hard, and at 90, you're gonna start deteriorating fast, whether you know it or not. Cold temperatures preserve heat accelerates decomposition. Period. That's why they call it cryogenic. Cryogenic people, they freeze shit. It's just like putting some chicken on the counter and putting it in the motherfucking freezer. Come back to chicken on the counter, that shit gonna stink. By the next morning, leave it out on a summer night, the shit gonna smell really bad. Put it in the freezer, it ain't gonna have no smell to it at all because the cold preserves, the heat deteriorates. That's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneka was never frozen. Kenneka's real body wasn't frozen. I don't even know what the fuck the frozen shit ever came from. And fuck the freezer at Crown Plaza. She was never in it.
Exactly. Like
The
he was
photos
almost
are fake.
unrecognizable. Exactly.
The photos are fake. They're fake photos. The freezer's fake. The freezer is fucking fake. So the crime scene is fake. The freezer's fake. I believe it is Kenneka in the photos, but I do not believe the location of the freezer. I just don't. And we can prove that it wasn't that freezer. You got to keep asking yourself these questions, or maybe you don't have to ask yourself shit. I don't care if you ask yourself or not. It still remains. And it's 17 up in here. And I'm pretty much knowing that these 5 motherfuckers up in here don't fuck with me. Not you, bro. Not y'all, but me. And to the 5 motherfuckers that's up in here listening to Slay speak her shit, I want y'all to poke a hole in anything that we said tonight. From the text messages, from Kenneka texting Monifa saying I'm ready to go, not Maya, not nobody else, to Maya texting Irene and saying I'm with Bree Bree, can we come? It wasn't Kenneka.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneka's the crib with Monifa, not nobody else. Poke a hole in that shit.
Yeah. Now
Poke a
think
hole
about
in that
that.
shit.
Think about that, sis. Think about that, sis. If
Mm-hmm.
Kenneka, we know she left the house the day before. We actually got proof because Miss Teresa Martin said when they came looking for Kenneka, was she missing? That's
Right.
proof that she was already there. You see what I'm saying?
It's so much evidence. So much evidence.
She never knew what her daughter was that night of that party
No.
until Bree Bree called her. You
They
see
said
what I'm saying?
they said it's Kenneka home, and she said is Kenneka missing because she hadn't seen Kenneka either.
Since the night before. And my
Correct.
car ain't home either. So you couldn't have pulled up in my car because guess what? You drive wherever you was out west, Irene, right? And then you find Kenneka or the people called you, like you say, and say, hey, I gotta move her. They done did what they did and they move her. She gotta go. She around her, she sit here, she ain't dead. All right, they come and get her. We carry her on our backs. Y'all gotta remember the lie. On our backs, on our back. Yeah, yeah. 10 toes down. We 10 toes down. She was safe with us. When she with us, she was good.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's what she was when she was with them. I mean, I don't see no line what they saying in that part. Because when she left her at was in a place there, she was vulnerable. She called somebody to come get out of that vulnerable state. But she was vulnerable. I won't say you because that's like leaving a baby unattended in a car. You see what I'm saying? When
Mm-hmm.
Kenneka's in that state. So I can understand somebody still being upset. I can understand that. But for where Kenneka was at before she was in the car was a better state than where she was at. So I also understand that as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm just making a case for her in a right and wrong, but also like how she helped, even though somebody else may not have followed through with that. A quarterback can make a perfect pass, but if the wide receiver don't catch it, the quarterback gonna get an incomplete. But really, was it really his fault? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The pass was perfect. It hit the wide receiver hands. You see what I'm saying? He just dropped it. He fumbled the bag. This happened with Bree Bree, but who made Bree Bree fumble the bag? Because we got Monifa saying Parker outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bree Bree saying, I'm going to just call Mr. Reese. I'm not taking it to there. I can't get on the E-way like that. We got the one who driving, and we got the one who could most want to manipulate, saying, I'm going to call excuse me. I'm gonna call Mr. Reese. That's Bree Bree. Monifa talking about her mama house. Miss Teresa admitted to getting a call from Bree Bree and talking with her, right?
Yes, she did.
Also, later on, we got Maya admitting to calling Teresa later. So I ain't gonna give Bree saying she called Miss Teresa twice. I'm giving Bree that call once when she said she was gonna call Miss Teresa. That puts Monifa in the same place with Bree doing that call because of what she said in the background while Miss Teresa was talking. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
By that now I got a time frame for Miss Teresa and Bree's conversation. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what all I was looking for there was that time frame for Bree and Miss Teresa's conversation, which is after 11:30.
Right. And Maya ended up
Yeah.
calling Teresa at some point, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what point that was. But
I
just
think that's
remember,
when they about to leave after what doing. Oh, that's got to be the 3:30 3 something whatever time it was when she said just bring the car.
well, she said four. She said three something. Then she said 4:34. So
Well, it
we
can't
got
be
to
4. It can't be 4:34 because we know Maya was at the police station doing the thing,
correct,
right?
correct.
And we know that they also said that the girls was at Miss Teresa's house at 4 o'clock.
They did. And then one of the
Mhm.
versions of the events, they did say they was there at 4 o'clock. But
Yeah. So
all we know
okay, go
is
ahead.
we don't know when the fuck this video footage was made, but we know at 3:45 on Friday September Saturday September the 9th, 3:45 in the morning, they called Rosemont PD and asked for an escort to get down to Rosemont Police Department and went down and did the report. So wherever Maya was prior to 3:45, I don't fucking know. But by 3:45, Maya was back home and calling the police. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Mm-hmm. So there's look at that 3 3. If so, then that time of 3:30 something they call it Miss Teresa might not be far off, especially if they always should. You always picture them calling her at the hotel, but shoot, they could have called in the car driving there.
They could have called her wherever, but I know Maya and her mama goddamn called the police department at 3:45 that night and got down to that police department. So I don't know what nobody did, but at 3:45, Maya and her mama was calling and went down to the police
Put it.
department.
Okay, Nubian guy. So then still called at the hotel, but they jetted across there. They jetted across there because they had to bring her car. But hey, was the donut on the car? Was the donut still on it? Because it was on it when Bree was driving it at 11:30. When Bree got in the car with Kenneka at 11:30. Okay, good. Yeah. Nubian, keep us up with that hours attracted too, so that that might be a big key. So yeah, we need that. Keep that out. Keep up with that hour. That might make the whole puzzle fit right. You know what I mean? I just we just weeding out, things that's needed to be weeded out, so that we can see the clear information. We don't want the false, and we don't want the we don't asking for a like just to get likes. You know what I mean? We asking it to attract people to logical thinking. You know what I mean? Logical thinking concerning this case. You know what I mean? And just not believing anything, but being able to support and back up what you're saying. With, yeah, go ahead, sis.
I apologize. My son that just called and cut the damn live off. Lord have mercy. But go ahead. Y'all still talking. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we good. Sis. I mean, I didn't already got out my point, so you right on point. Coming in,
Okay.
you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, good. She said, "Yeah, I caught some stuff today. Let me pick up the pieces. That's good.
Pick
That's
up.
good. That's what we here for. That's what we here for. That thinking, that pressure, that this or this. Which one? Then you got to try it every way. And you know what I mean. Don't be vigilant. Don't give up on the try. You see when you like, dang, I got two more, but I kind of tired my mind. I don't feel like I can take it, but go through it anyway, and boom. Now you stronger for making it through. You see what I'm saying? Now you don't get stuck in that same spot. Now you're able to analyze further. You know what I mean? So we pushing ourselves for, for justice for Kenneka, we pushing ourselves in our mind and thinking and considering every obstacle or chance that could happen in this case. Excuse me, sis. Did you see my question earlier? What you said, Samson? Let me look. I'm looking for it now, bro. Dang, I had that seen that. It was hold up. Do y'all remember when Ty said to a female that called him to make sure nobody ain't recording on the phone? Hey, sis, you remember that? T Slay. That's the right question, Samson? I think that's the right question. That's the last comment I see of yours. Let me see what she had. Sis said. Yeah, and
I'm sorry,
another thing.
y'all.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on a second.
okay. All right, yeah. So what I'm saying, another thing I'm thinking about, we gonna get right to that question I'm saying right there by Samson. So what I was thinking right now, y'all, what just popped up in my mind out of nowhere was remember that woman went and was recording. I don't know why he talking about ain't recording on the phone, right? So I'm thinking about when that woman was recording on the phone and came up there and was talking to one of the I don't know, that security guard person or they a housekeeping person she was talking to, right? You remember about the case, Kenneka Jenkins? So I'm thinking, like, say, as far as what I see, Kenneka wasn't dead there, right? But what I'm saying by it, this dude digging the girl. He like her shape, her size. That's why he's so mesmerized with her. He didn't realize that she recording him, right? You get what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? All right. So, so with that being said, y'all, with that being said, so he willing to use that, like, yeah, she was here or stuff like this or talk like this to try to get the girl. He trying to get the girl. Use it as a way to get the girl, not to get her to kidnap her, but get her to see if she like him or something like that. Or it's cool that he worked up there. That's something, you know what I mean? Some people think they can get something off of anything. You know what I mean? That's how I look at with that dude. Sorry. He was using the case to try to snag the girl when she was asking, but he was so into lust that he didn't couldn't realize that she was recording him. You see what I'm saying? And actually, him recording him in that um let me see, and actually catching him in that lust shows you that if they seen a girl in a vulnerable state that was left, he might take advantage because he was ready to catch her vulnerable and use that case that's about somebody innocent dying. You see what I'm saying? As a way to smash a girl about it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all? Then I'm coming back to your comment when she come back home. Since
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
sorry.
want
Go
to
ahead. I'm listening now, guys. I'm sorry. I was had to send some money off. Okay, I'm listening.
hey sis, check this, answer this for me.
Mm-hmm.
Samson say, do y'all remember when Ty said to a female that called him to make sure nobody ain't recording on the phone?
I don't remember that, but go ahead. Tell me what happened.
All right, nothing. I don't know what happened. That's just something I want to see if you knew.
No,
yes,
I don't remember
you
him saying that about make sure nobody was recording on the phone.
do. Yeah.
Did they mean on the phone on the live or on the phone in the room where they were?
Yes, he said it during one of his lives. Do you remember him saying it during the live?
Did he mean in the room when they were in the room or on the phone? I don't understand what did he mean? Like on the phone where they were doing the live or in the room wherever they were?
I don't know. It sounds like a comment down there. Let us know.
Oh, okay.
Looks
I'm just
like
trying to
dude
understand because
was
I don't remember the comment
ready.
period.
Oh yeah, I remember that video at first. Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
can enlighten me though.
drop that video. Yeah, because I was telling her, cause see that the way that dude was lusting. Remember when the girl came out there and was asking questions about what happened with Kenneka Jenkins, right? And the dude was in the had an the like the elevator and stuff and was talking to her, trying to get her.
On what video? What talking about?
You know the I don't know if that was Lil Meek she was recording, but the girl went back to the Crown Plaza.
God, yeah. Okay, yeah. A little me Avenue with
Yeah,
the lady. Okay, got it. Yeah.
yeah. So sorry, y'all. Excuse me about my
No,
Scoop
you fine.
Candy Crown Plaza play talking about Kenneka Wild 6 years ago, 32K views. Yeah, that right there. That right there. And what I was saying about that, sis, was that you can see the lust in him, that he was willing to use her case to try to bag the girl. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, the light skinned girl. Yeah,
And the reason why, and so he was so lusting for it that he couldn't realize that she was recording him because he's so full of lust that he blinded. The Samson, Samson study, so he know about that. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So he blinded by his lust. So he can't realize he too stupid to realize she recorded him. You know what I mean? But what I noticed about that lust, that strong lust that he had to use an innocent girl's death to try to bag a girl,
that's
meaning that he
sad.
caught, yeah, that means that he would be willing if he caught a girl in a vulnerable position, he would consider doing something. You know what I mean?
Well, that was Little Meek
So
Avenue ass.
yeah, so that I'm saying he was working that same night because he was talking about being at the party, right?
Right. And
See
Nubian
what I'm
Goddess,
saying?
Nubian Goddess, who was that dude that worked at the hotel? Tell everybody who it was. And Cole Pepsi said Nubian Goddess. Are you talking about the one that acted like knew everything, but then he wasn't working at night? Yeah, that's the same guy. That's the same guy.
He said we covered Ty Live, he can point it out. So that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to cover Ty Live so
We could definitely
Samson can point it
we
out.
could put Ty on the paperwork. Ty deserve a segment. He definitely deserve a segment.
Nubian Goddess, are you talking about the one that acted like he knew everything but then said he wasn't at work that night?
That's Little Meek Avenue you're talking about.
Yeah, but he was at work, and then the only reason he could say he wasn't at work is that he got off to go to the party, which was at his job or next door to his job. Either way, you was close to the vicinity of your job, and you might have had access to stuff, even though you clocked out. You know how to get into your job, the secret ways, all the different ways. How long you been working there, sir? I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? Since I want to run down some questions on here real quick. If he was there right now, you know.
His little ass. I got him. I know where. I know. I done tracked him down. I got all his pages too. Hmm.
Now you see how beneficial the video can be when we realize that they came from out west. When we realize Bree Bree is leading Maya and them into the hotel, and then she separates from them, and then goes and talks to a manager, which will also put the management of Crowd Plaza questionable. And we got the video evidence of that white couple saying they saw thugs and people with business suits in the pool.
Right.
So that the thugs with business the thugs and the people with business suits don't have to be the first contact. The first contact is Bree Bree talking to the manager. You see what I'm saying? Bree Bree setting it up for what's gonna happen. Not about Kenneka, but about how they're gonna be able to negotiate the business about Kenneka. You see what I'm saying, sis?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't mean to put Bree Bree in that deep, but hey, Bree Bree, hey, that's what I see you with right now. I
Yeah.
mean,
Gonna have my
no
birthday.
hard feelings. No hard
Hell
feelings.
yeah. All
That's where
right.
I see you at right now. Go ahead, sis.
So I think we came to a good point. I know you got work in the morning, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gotta be to the 10, but yeah, it's good. I'm good, man. I'm enjoying. I didn't enjoy it tonight. I could go lay down. It's 12. It's a good time for me to lay down. You're right, sis. It's a good
Yeah.
time.
But let's just see if anybody got any questions before we sign off for the second time today. I like the crowd. Matter of fact, I love the crowd. We got a smaller crowd than earlier, but the damn comments are coming in. So coming in, boy, they talking. I gotta go back and read this shit. Y'all talking so fast, I couldn't keep up. And bro, you on one tonight? Your ass ain't playing at all.
Yeah, you know I hadn't I've been absent a little bit, so just let y'all know I be still in my mind. I ain't lost nothing. You see what I'm saying? Why did they only show friends doing security? Wasn't there other security guards working at night? I'm sure it was other security guards, and they just didn't want to point them out. Maybe they got something to do with some, but I'm sure also some stuff got left because why would they leave that conversation with Bree and the manager and the that was stupid. But what I just did with it.
Yeah, and we
That
know
was real
now. We
stupid.
know that Risco didn't work that night. So anybody talking about Risco's at the door, that's a fucking lie. We know that Lenny didn't work
Mm.
that night. The beverage manager, the man that we see on the
Mm.
video, his name is not Lenny. Like all the names we got is wrong.
So all them dudes there was out. They weren't even there. So if
No.
that was if those were they big people, then this was one of them nights. You know how you be at work and all the big bosses gone, so you can run over the little bosses.
Yeah.
It might be one of them
Exactly.
nights. Yeah, you can just hand out key cards and stuff and let stuff just go because they ain't gonna check behind nothing. They just trying to hold everything together.
Hell yeah, making money
Oh
for the night. They about to
Lord,
make them some bread.
fast.
Well, how housekeeping clean that shit up the next day and gonna keep it pimping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but y'all
Mm.
have any questions before we wrap it
Sign
up for
out.
tonight? But yeah, so we're gonna dedicate our next live to Ty. I'm gonna have to put him in the
Uh-huh.
paperwork, and we can bring Timothy Delaney in on that shit and his people that got killed. Like this gonna be a really good way to bring this stuff in.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, but to everybody, all the mods up in this bitch tonight, boy. Every mod we got up in here, everybody in here, and I appreciate y'all showing up for the second time today. It's good to just like I love to have a itinerary and stick to the script on the subject matter. But as long as we cover what our intent is, and if we divvy off from that path, that's totally fine with me. I like the Q&As. I love them because we don't have to be boxed into one single subject, and y'all could just pop off like y'all been popping off. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back and read all y'all comments because y'all shit going so fast. Y'all comments moving fast. And hell, I'm
Mm-hmm.
moving around in my room. I've been doing shit all day long, putting up stuff in my room right now. So I've been reading everything, but I want to be able to pay real good attention and look back at it. So I'm gonna go back and watch this live again. And yeah, we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it focused on Kenneka. No, no, what's this light? What's that light flashing like that? I don't know what the hell that was. Anyway, so we're gonna just keep it on Kenneka. Keep it very positive, not make it personal, and keep our eyes on what the prize is. And she's definitely the focal point, and we won't divvy off from that. I'm gonna try my best to not be distracted by anything that's non-essential to this case. Anything that's going on around us, I'm gonna just try to stay focused, and I want y'all to encourage me to stay focused. I want to stay focused. She said, "Yeah, because Timothy in the little room with Ty and the crew, that's always been a suspect moment for me. What were they talking about when they were in there?" I'm glad you said that, Cold Pepsi, because them motherfuckers was plotting. It was already too late for Kenneka. That was September the 12th when they did that. Kenneka was already gone. That motherfucker was heavily involved. We're gonna have to circle back. We have to circle back on Zach's live with the boys because he's in there orchestrating and facilitating. That's what he doing. Period. And y'all gotta understand that. That boy was a shot caller, man. I don't know who he was or what he had going on, but he was definitely a shot caller. And I want to say that Ty Rowland was scrambling around trying to clean up the shit he made, the mess he
Now,
made.
now, sis, another thing I gotta think about because
Uh huh.
Samson ended up bringing a dude with the red jacket, whatever his job was, for crying out
Dragon
loud.
dude, the dude that was dragging the body, right?
The dude, no, the dude with the red jacket, the dude that we
That was Alan. He was dragging the body. He was doing the dragging movement.
No, that's not him. The red. I'm talking about no, the red jacket. No, not the white man with the beard. The red jacket that be in the lobby and be going out the door. It like he was counting money. Remember?
Oh, the valet man with the dark hair.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. The
Oh, the
reason why.
valet.
The reason.
Okay, the man in the lobby that was doing. He was doing the floating move. He had his hands up like he was floating at one time. I know you talking about. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
I still think that he saw the body and could have been the person that turned her pockets inside out.
He was counting some bread. He was
You see
doing
what I'm
that.
saying? So not that he did the other stuff, but when he found her, that's why I'm telling you kind of state she was in. That you find her, you could just do something to her. You see what I'm saying? Oh, let's bring her over here and do something over here. Boom,
Strong
let's pull her
possibility.
back. Then somebody else. Oh, let me get this one. Cause her pockets turn inside out. You see what I'm saying? And he counting money. Nigga, if you can't know, sorry y'all, excuse me, y'all understand. But nigga, if you came to work with money, you know how much money was in your wallet before you got here.
Why is you counting money in the lobby, right?
Come on, y'all. We men, these men, man, we know what we got before we leave the house. We count our money. We already know what we want to do the next minute. Where I'm gonna have to spend that money.
Sus.
Super suspect, sis. He counting money. He fondled with the body. I ain't saying he did nothing else, but he definitely went in the pockets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the guy making the dragon move, those that those are my key witnesses. Him and the other dude that's crying, yeah, those two, my key witnesses. They saw something vital.
and
That's why
then
the
red
dude's crying.
and then Red Jacket was in the lobby with his hands up like he was floating in water. Y'all seen his hands? He was doing some floating
Mm.
shit in the lobby, y'all. This shit crazy.
No, what's wrong with him? He might have been on something. Red jacket he might be dirtier than what I think.
We got to follow Red Jacket through the hotel. We followed the jean outfit. My motherfucking chased the Red Jacket down at this point.
They definitely saw something, sis. They saw something. We got to check red jacket. And they saw something that only them two was comfortable talking to those themselves about because nowhere else on that footage do we see anybody huddling and talking about this type of stuff to where it is affecting them that kind of way. Do we see the
Correct. Y'all
This is
right.
affecting him. The dude is crying. He busting down. He can't even. He don't even need to leave. He had to go get some to wipe his eyes.
Yes. I love how everybody's mind is so focused and y'all looking at different shit. Look,
Mm-hmm.
Sassy talking about some shit. Cole Pepsi talking about Nubian on some shit. You on some shit. Boy, everybody's little wheels is just spinning out of control.
Uh-huh.
And I love it. I fucking love it. I'm sitting back laughing like a motherfucker at
Yes.
everybody.
And yeah, now she talking about that coffee cup. Now don't we see that coffee cup in the kitchen?
Yeah, coffee cup is in the kitchen
The,
and
the
it
coffee.
never moves. It never
Yeah, but
moves.
sis, check it out. The coffee cup in the kitchen, sis. The dude with the red had a coffee cup. We know Kenneka's pockets was turned inside out and he counting money.
That's true.
You can't raid up pockets with a coffee cup in your hand.
Sure enough,
You
can't.
gotta
But look
set
it,
it
bro.
down.
Look it, bro.
Uh-huh.
Y'all keep talking. No, 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 cut it off. No, no, no. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Grab me a bottle of water. But y'all keep going till I get back. Then we'll close out. But y'all
Mm-hmm.
just keep going because y'all on one. Y'all keep going. It's just 12:28. Go ahead.
Y'all
Y'all
hear
keep
me?
talking.
Now we get into the footage. Now the footage matter when you realize that the only way she could have been there is if she got dropped off at the hotel next door. Bree come in and tell this manager that she dropped off outside. Cause we know by 4 o'clock Bree gonna text. Yeah, we know by 4 o'clock. Bree gonna text Favor. We can't find Kenneka at 4. Even though we see her coming into the hotel according to Maya at 1 o'clock talking to the hotel manager at Crown Plaza, the same hotel that she gonna end up missing in and found in supposedly the freezer. Bree, you got so much more to do with this than has been said. Yeah, never came back with it. Come on, bro. This man, come on, see Samson. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Watch Samson, watch him, bro. You know how it is when see, hey, we older brothers. Like if you got a little sister, so then you learn to observe the scene before your sister even go out on the scene. You see what I'm saying? You already see you already come up and you see some. Oh no, you looking too long. You gotta move along, bruh. This ain't the party you want. And you've been a protector, then you know how to check everything for your baby sisters. You know what I mean? That's how I was raised, man. You to check everything. You take on the bear if you got to for your baby sister. You see what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, the police compromise. I have my little sister is a good girl. Hey, fat Samson. Hey, when your little sister see how much you care, they like, I don't want to put my brother in a situation that's gonna have me missing my brother who I love so much. That's when you know you got real good sisters. It's just that you gotta show them, hey, I gotta. My duty is to have to go this far if you innocent and need me, not if you're guilty and just trying to destroy my life so you can live a little longer and then destroy your life after that. Yeah, yeah. Them police uncompromised entire crime scene. Didn't wear gloves. Um, or booties, no yellow tape, and allowed for evidence to be taken by a coroner and gave some to mother. Yeah, we got that all on videotape. I seen it, sis. You right. Right.
I'm back, y'all. Hold on.
Everything should have been bad in that area. Plus, Panika's belongings facts. All right. Having a little ratchet done. We got so many dudes I know get the cat pill. Yeah, fact. Why didn't they never collect nigga shoes or none of the stuff inside the freezer? I even seen shoe print right outside doorway. Okay. Shoe prints outside the doorway.
It
A scuffle that look like it could have happened outside. Matter of fact, it couldn't have to be a scuffle. It just could have been a dragging. The way that dude was showing somebody dragging is like they allowing their legs to drag while they moving the upper body, right? So I think if you look at the what's wrong with Kenneka ankle, you'll see that that complies with that. You know what I mean? With the dragging motion that he would do, her foot would be hanging, the shoe could fall off. You see what I'm saying? And that skin right there can get scraped from the concrete. Somebody move her after Bree Bree dropped her off because Bree Bree, you come right into the hotel, you separate from everybody, and you talk to the manager away from them after you just brought Maya here to play a reenactment with a fake girl that looked like Kanika, the way she was dressed, not look like Kanika, excuse me, but the way she was dressed. You know what I mean? Supposedly looks like the outfit that Kanika had on was the outfit that she had on in the freezer or the Photoshop freezer that we saw. Okay.
right. Yep.
Yeah, drag most definitely. We see the drag marks. So that's what all that solidifies what I seen the dude saying. He seen somebody drag. That's why I'm saying it's her because she got the drag marks, the shoe off. You see what I'm saying? The ankle look like it's rubbing against the ground. You see what I'm saying? And the way he dragging the most is like he saw that. And then the other dude had to see more than that because he was crying about it. He was like, if just dragging a body made you cry, but it was more than just dragging a body that he saw. That's why they got to talk about it together in an area secluded from everybody else.
Y'all low one tonight, baby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, her foot probably was broken. I think that probably got broken in the struggle. I think that got broken before, you know what I mean, the dragon. I think that's broken out west, dealing with them people, because that's why we had to carry on our backs. Yeah. You carrying on her back. You can't just hold her and carry her next to each other because she can't put no weight on that foot. Carry on our back sounds like where that fit at, sis, for me.
Uh-huh. I'm listening.
It's getting there. Go ahead. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And why her shoe couldn't get put back on, yeah, because that foot would have been swole. Yup. Mm-hmm. If you look at her ankle, it looks swole. Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Okay, bust it down, Nubian. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. We here. We got our detective squad is growing.
Y'all better say it. Analytical people with analytical minds that ain't finna go for the fuckery. We know better. We know better. Period. And we ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't supposed to be over here. It just ain't. You over there steady rolling up. But you
You
want to
know
take
what
your
I'm
ass to
doing.
sleep. You must think you grown.
Oh, this could sit to the morning, sit and be nice and ready for me in the morning.
I heard that shit.
Wake up to it, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta do no work. Just
You
wake
see
up
what
to it.
Samson said? Samson said, oh, it was another girl and it wasn't her shoe size.
Hey, could have been. Could have been. Because I still think they covering up that woman they brought out on that stretcher, whoever she was. They
Poor lady,
covering up
whoever
what
she
happened to
was.
her.
Cause sure
Whatever
wasn't no
happened to
fucking
that
Kenneka.
woman that they brought out on that stretcher, they ain't look nothing like Kenneka. Now, I ain't no telling how long they had that woman in that stretcher, because that body looked like it was withering.
They did.
And I know you know, sis. I'm just saying, from my unexpert eyes, that body like it was about to, like, a couple more days, man, skin and bones. Skin was going to be gone if you waited a little bit longer.
The bear.
Yeah, so how that go from that flesh look face right here to this?
I know.
Hmm.
It can't.
And even if that body did that, that hair ain't doing that. You feel me? That hair ain't doing what that hair just did. Right? No matter what the body do. So it don't make no sense for it to be.
That shit just it's just off period. It ain't right. That shit is
Yeah, she
off
had
and
a
ain't
bag
right.
on her fingernail. Piece of a bag, looked like it was a piece of a trash bag on Kenneka fingernail. And she didn't have the hair on, like, in the freezer. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. How? What y'all thought when we gonna just watch the video and see Teresa Martin identify her daughter body and run out, and we just gonna say that's her? When I looked, I was like, that's her. How she look like that from this? Like, how far this time right here? Noonday Saturday, right? Now, what time was that? Those pictures say they taking those photos that we see of Kenneka in the Photoshop freezer, right? What time does it say on those pictures?
Shit. We got some 9-8 pictures. We got some 9-9 pictures. We ain't got no 9-10.
Okay, what's 9/8?
Oh, that would have been Friday,
Mm-hmm. And then 9/9.
Saturday,
So what they oh, not Saturday midday? Hmm,
midday. Clearly,
midday.
I believe it was Saturday midday.
Okay, there we go. Saturday midday. So right before they pulled out and showed that they found it Saturday midday, they took some pictures.
Period. Yup.
They took their pictures, everything. They had to set it up. We were like, damn, we could have took this body But then we got to at least take some pictures of the body so we can at least make it look like she was really here. That's the only evidence we got to show she was really here. Oh yeah, but how we gonna get in there to spread out like we want to spread? Because they had to what? Flip around. You already said she wasn't the same way she was when she died. They moved her around. So why they had to flip around? Because they want to take pictures a certain way. They want to do something. So, or they had to flip her around to get her on onto a solid floor that can't be recognized. You know what I mean? So that just in case somebody was smart like T. Slay who would pick apart the whole freezer, they'll still have to consider where was this flow at. So they wanted to make sure this flow that they can't change. It's hard for you to figure out where that flow would be. Yeah. Right, Teresa opposed funeral appeared, then Cassie please police. This question I'm confused. Irene don't make sense at all. Irene voice don't make sense at all. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Irene, a picture, but I didn't see that. Wow. It was on the lower level at first. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. What I'm looking at, y'all, is I'm still on Bree Bree. She talked to that manager when she walked in. She
Yeah.
brought them in through the side entrance, not the way you walk into a place when you first go in. And then you went directly to talk to a manager, not the front desk. You ain't going to the front desk to talk to a manager. You went in a secluded place. Did the
My little
manager know
meat.
to meet? Did the manager know to meet you there? And then y'all go in the bathroom?
To my little meat.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't the manager, it was little me.
Oh, in the break room with the manager and the black boy.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was look.
looking. Whoever met with Bree Bree when she came in that
Oh,
hotel.
my bad, my bad. I'm sorry. I came in and had. I thought y'all talking about when Risco and Lameek were talking the
Sis.
next day. So no, that was
Yeah,
my.
I'm
That was
on Bree Bree
That was
neck right now, sis. I can't even move off her neck. I can't move off Bree Bree right now, sis.
no. Don't move up her. I was caught in the middle of the conversation. I had flipped over and came back. No, Bree
Yeah, but
met a manager
help
in the
me out,
hallway.
sis. Who was that dude she talked to, sis?
In the hallway was a manager. She ain't talked to him. She went in the bathroom with him.
Mm-hmm. Because what they talk about can't be on camera, or what they did can't be on camera either.
It was a
But
quickie,
I'm
5 minutes.
I'm I'm more interested. I'm more interested in the conversation because you just brought Maya up here acting like you know what Kenneka at. And then you just brought her to the wrong hotel if you told her she had Irene party because Irene party was next door.
Right, right.
So you brought her there, you told them y'all go this way. And what they did, they walking where they walking to though. Where you got them walking to? You got a fake Kenneka. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Maya had no idea.
And you got them walking this way. You go a whole opposite way, and you don't go somewhere where you could just talk to them in the same place. You got to go away where they can't see. You got to MacGyver your way into another place where they don't know you at,
Yep.
and have a secret conversation inside of a bathroom. It wasn't enough to go on the lower level, but you had to go in the bathroom on the lower. Did y'all go in the girls' bathroom or the boys' bathroom? Cause hold up, cause ain't that a man and a woman? Why is y'all in the same bathroom?
Bree ass man. Had
You
that
see,
girl book a
I'm looking at it
hotel.
like, ain't that very unprofessional? If you a manager and you go in a bathroom with a potential customer and, and y'all different agendas.
Might have got her some head. I don't know what the hell was going on in that bathroom. That shit don't look right to me.
She says she just got finished dropping off Kenneka body somewhere up at Rosemont at a hotel. And
Mm-hmm.
then she left and went and picked up the girls to play in a reenactment. The first thing she do when she come in the door, she talk to a manager, and she go in a secluded place and talk to him in the bathroom where you can't find her, right? So that
Mm-hmm.
5 minute conversation got to be about what Kenneka at or where she going, and it's got to be something about moving her because that we got witnesses on Crown Plaza's grounds that's showing and demonstrating somebody being moved.
Yep.
You,
True.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They demonstrating somebody being moved. And they had to see it on the ground. So that's why they talking about it at that time. He ain't see it while he was off at work, and then he came and talked to the other dude, boohoo crying. Nah, this nigga saw it too. He crying too much. This nigga crying too much. He saw it too. And it's like, yeah, I seen him doing like this now, man. That shit terrible, bro. You see how shit was laid out like that? Just devil. Who would ever leave a woman like that? Just laid out. These niggas ain't trying to do nothing to her. They describing what they seeing somebody else doing to her. It was near there. So that body got dropped off near there. And Bree, you know what I mean?
I concur. I believe it. They saw something.
Bree, where you at? She need to come out, sis. Where she at? Where you dropped her? Just be honest. Let us know where you dropped her. Miss Teresa told you to drop off. You afraid? You could take the blame off of you. Say, hey, yo, you know I said, you see my text. I want to call Miss Teresa. I want to drop her off. I ain't riding on the E-way. Who convinced you?
All of that. It's all Bree Bree.
Who convinced you? Miss Teresa, what was the rest of that conversation on that phone with you and Bree Bree? Did you convince her? Because that's the biggest question. Because if you convince her, we got her in the car with your daughter. There was a picture taken of Bree Bree and Kenneka car, and Kenneka car. Kenneka was dead. Where Betty Lawson, is that the picture she talking about? Is she talking about the picture with Kenneka with the glasses? We
Welcome
just
to the
said
chat.
who that person was.
Welcome to the chat, Betty Lawson. I don't know if you knew or not, but welcome. You returning person, welcome.
Look at
Um,
that shit. Look at
she
that
said,
shit.
okay. So what I do know is Shakira Garrett, the person that's in the car with Kenneka with the tongue out, when it like Kenneka is dead, she wasn't in the car initially when they went to Crown Plaza. So at some point that night, whenever they was moving Kenneka around, that girl had to be in a car, and Kenneka wasn't wearing no jean outfit. She had a Adidas jacket on, and that's just a part of the truth. To answer your question,
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know who was driving. Shakira was in the passenger seat. It just shows Shakira and Kenneka in the car. It didn't show the driver or nobody else, just them two. She got a tongue out of the mouth of Kenneka, but they're looking dead as fuck.
Mm.
That could have been the last stop they made. I'm not really sure about that picture, but that picture definitely looks like Kenneka is deceased in that picture. I'm just being honest.
Why would he make that statement? That shit is weird to me. What statement, Homer? And if y'all remember, Bree, if y'all remember, Bree was working close with Franz. Sorry. Around 2 a.m. on footage, but it's really 1 a.m. when Kenneka is supposed to be in the hallway, ready to go missing. Help me understand, Teresa, how you believe these lies are her because Bree face on the little interview with TMZ said a lot. All right. Betty Lawson, when she was in Kenneka car, Bree was in the front and Kenneka was in the back with her glass on, on leaning on Bree. What that wasn't Bree though, right? Sis?
Where?
And that what is the same thing that you was describing is the same thing Betty Lawson describing, right?
Oh, somebody when she was in the car?
Yes, with the glasses on, look like she did. That's not Bree with her, right?
No, that's Shakira Garrett. I don't see Bree in
Okay.
the car with her at that point. No, it's just
Bree
Shakira.
Bree is two people in the car. I'm Bree. Betty, Miss Betty Lawson. Sorry, excuse me. But we got Bree in the car. No, we don't have Bree in the car. We actually have what's her name?
Shakira Garrett, yeah.
Shakira Garrett and Kenneka Jenkins in the car.
When
Not
Kanika was looking like she was dead, it was Shakira.
not Bree and Kenneka with
Shakira, yeah, Shakira.
yeah. Bree wasn't gonna take no pictures with her in the car like that. And who caught
Hell
who
no.
caught that look like? Who caught that look like?
I just saw the interior. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell who car that was.
All right, I think Betty Lawson. You skipping around too fast. All right, Coca's come through. New guys. I agree. Betty.
Already.
Y'all remember that guy that was a promoter? He was threatening, and then he was threatening, and then he ended up dead because he was at the party. What guy who was a promoter?
Yeah, Betty. No, you good, baby. You said something about a promoter. Who was the promoter that ended up dead? What promoter? Talking about
That's
Zach?
what I'm saying.
You talking about
See,
Zach?
see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I gotta see what you're talking about.
oh, man,
Is you
I
talking
remember
about
the
Zach?
whole. I don't know. Are you talking about Zach Betty? I'm trying to figure out. Like, yeah, because she went from that statement to a whole nother statement. You see what I'm saying?
Got you, got
Not
you,
even
got
on
you.
the same subject. That's why I'm trying to see what she jumped to make sure I understand. She's saying Bree driving and Shakira and BK and back with Kenneka. All right, what did we see Bree in the picture? To know that she's
No,
actually in the car right there. See,
no,
that's
we
what I'm
don't see
saying.
Bree.
I can say Bree drove Kenneka because she said it. You see what I'm saying? She said she was getting in the car, finna get in the car with Kenneka now. I can identify that. But in that photo, if I'm gonna use that photo, I have to see it there. You know what I mean? Only two
I can
people.
find it, but
All
I don't
right.
think Bree. I don't think Bree's in that picture at all.
Who had cars and remember Irene did it live in car before getting the hotel and wouldn't let us see back seat. Picture was edited. All right, the picture with what we see now is what we have now. Yeah, she said Nene said the picture was edited. Irene was what? Irene was what? Nene. Um, and I see what you're saying, Nubian Goddess. That it only could have been them, or they're in the back of Kenneka car because we know Bree was getting in the car in Kanika's mama's car with a donut on it. Remember when she was in there with Kenneka? So unless we think Bree took her out of that car and put her into another car, I think that would be a lot. You know what I mean? Because it took Irene and her sisters to get Kenneka in that car. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, Zach. That's what I'm saying, baby. Like, yeah, like make sure you it be as clear as you possibly can. Cause see, then we're like, okay, yeah, I got you when you talk about Zach, but when you just said the motive.
Because he was at the party. He wasn't at the party, Betty. That's why I
Yeah,
was thrown off. She said,
but
y'all remember the guy that was the promoter? He was threatening. He was threatened, and then he ended up dead because he was at the party. Nah, Zach wasn't at the party, but he definitely was threatened.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we just trying to make sure we know what we're saying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that picture could be from the drop off. You're right. That could be the picture they put out there and set her down and put the glasses on her to make it look like she would, you know. But then that also would look like she's riding around with a dead body, which I don't want to agree with because that's not what I believe that she was riding around with a dead body.
Mm-hmm.
So that contradicts my narrative so far.
Yeah. But everybody asking good questions and making good statements, and it makes sense what everybody's saying.
Mhm.
But just make no mistake about it. we have no evidence that Zach was at that party at all. None whatsoever. So I don't want anybody to say Zach
Really,
was there because I don't know that he was there. I mean, you could think it, but I don't think Zach
Nene,
was
do you
there.
remember seeing the big picture, Nene? At Sunset, gonna take another look. Uh, yes, he was at the party. He attended that event, and he. All right, hold on. Before we say this, don't say nothing, sis, please. All right, Betty. If you know so much, and like how you knew Zach's name before, and you said calling the promoter the first time, Betty. If you coming over here to bring a narrative that you already know, because that's what it sounds like you're doing, I'm gonna ask you to leave. That's just me.
Without any evidence, of course, without nothing to support it. Yeah, saying that he was definitely there. We don't know that he was definitely there unless you know he was definitely there.
And
You know,
this the first time in his life.
first time I seen the name. Yeah.
All right. So, all right. My first thing about her first time commenting alive was commenting about stuff and not saying hey to anybody on a new platform. You see what I'm saying? So I already feel like you coming to push a narrative on this.
Right. I can see what you're saying.
Okay. I'm just being honest.
All right. So yeah. So this
Enough of that. Yeah, so you did see a full picture. I like that. So that's what we gotta look for. Maybe I gotta go contact Trey to see if I can get the full picture. Or maybe he got a live that still he got up with the full picture in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. I would like to see if it's an actual full picture. Cause then if it is and then if Bree in the picture, then okay, I got you.
And no, Betty, we're not accusing you of
Okay.
anything.
I
But
do want to make sure.
right. But you said he attended the event. What event are you talking about? Because the
Yeah.
event that we're talking about was not even nothing we have video footage of. The party
Yeah.
where Kenneka got fucked up was at out west. We don't have no video of that event. So what event are you saying he attended? The Marriott or Crown Plaza? Because Kenneka got hurt out west. So I don't know which event you talk. It could have you could be talking about out west. I really don't know. So what event are you referring to that you said that Zach was at? Try to make sure that we keep everybody in the know and to make sure everybody's clear on everything because the thing that we try to do over here is not just say what anyone said or push anything that nobody said. We try to provide information with supporting information behind what we're giving y'all to make it more credible. So we do that. We're doing pretty well with that. So if in fact
Nene say it's Irene. I don't know about Bree, but you remember Irene being in that photo? Nene? That's what I'm
no,
asking.
I don't remember Irene being. I
It
just see
was two
Kira
Kanikas that was murdered. How is two Kanikas that was murdered? Is it two girls named Kanika that was murdered, you saying?
or a
Or,
Kenneka and a girl that was playing Kenneka that got murdered. Which one you talking about, Betty?
yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and say the last names of both Kanikas. So it's, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Cold Pepsi. No, Zach didn't interview Brewer. We never got that. So if he did, I don't know who has that information because we never got that information. We never got an interview with Zach and Brewer. That's a fact. We
Yeah.
never got that.
Sure, we never even got the rest of the interview with Zach did with the employees that was there. He did some interviews, I believe, with the employees,
That's what
but
he
it never
said.
came out.
Where there was a Kenneka, the way you guys spelt it, but she didn't get hurt. She did a statement. Her middle name was Kenneka. We don't have no evidence of her getting hurt at all.
A
Oh, so
40
you
year
said two.
old that looked like Kanika.
And so not two Kanika, somebody that look like Kanika and a Kanika. So I can subscribe to that. So you saying it wasn't two Kanikas, it was a girl that was named Kanika, which is the one that we're chasing, and then a girl that looked like her that was 40 years old that died as well. So that's the two Kanikas you're talking
Okay,
about?
okay, that definitely can make sense.
Yeah, that does.
Okay, that can make sense, right?
I don't subscribe to Kenneka Martins and Kenneka Jenkins. Let me tell you guys. I'm telling you why, Homer. There was no
Yeah.
fucking Kenneka Martin and Kenneka Jenkins. Teresa is a Martin. Her father is a Jenkins. What is the likelihood of it being two girls named Kenneka with her mommy? One had the mama, dad. One had her. That shit don't make sense to me. I believe
See,
what
you
we're
said
getting is
Homer
confused.
Green correct. That's wrong though. We know that's wrong.
There wasn't two Kennekas, one named Martin and one Jenkins. There's no way it was two girls named Kenneka that looked just alike with different last names of the mother and the father. That's just not true. It just ain't. The whole thing where her name discrepancy came about in the beginning because her page said Martin and her mama started calling her Jenkins. And everybody's like, oh, it's two Kennekas. No, it wasn't. It was one Kenneka. Her mother is a
Exactly.
Martin, her father's a Jenkins, and that's that. It's just one girl named Kenneka. It's not two Kennekas. I mean, I know they said in the case files another Kenneka there that night, but not another Kenneka that looked just alike. No, that didn't happen. People just saying that shit because they're getting it mixed up with the fact that people actually played Kenneka. That's what the discrepancy about how many Kennekas it was comes into play. And it wasn't more than one
Exactly.
Kenneka.
Exactly. So also what we want to do is the same Kanika using both names. Exactly. She can on her Facebook say she's Martin because it's just Facebook. You can put whatever name you want on your Facebook. Samson just changed his name from Samson spelled another way to Samson spelled this way. That don't mean it's two Samsons. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And Zach's laptop got stolen way earlier in the interviewing process, and he kept researching. So I can't say that the reason it didn't come out because they stole his laptop. I don't think that his shit got stolen early on. It got stolen really. You hear him talking about it. It got stolen really early on. So I don't know how soon after it was stolen that he was killed, but he only lived for like 9 months. He died like in May of 18, and she died in September of 17. So we talking about 3 months into the end of the year and then six into the year. So like 9 months after Kenneka passed, Zach was already gone. So I don't know how soon after his computer got stolen than when he got robbed. I don't have the information in front of me, but I do have the video. I can check the date of the video because I do have that video.
Mm-hmm. I definitely that's the video we never got to watch this when Zach was mad, right? Because when he was mad, he told you what all he was gonna put out. Everything I got. And that was his threat. And then the girl, whoever had called him, warned him to get off that case. But after he saw that he was on a rage, those people, she said, they watching you. So when he made that threat, they saw it.
Right.
The lady said they watching you. He got mad. He threatened to release everything he had. The thing is not the fact that they knew what all he had, but what all they had seen, that was enough. They didn't want to see no more Zach stuff come out. It's gonna solve the case if it come out. We gotta do something about this. Police pull Zach over and say, have a good day. Already police involved. Just like Bree when she walked right into the Crown Plaza, she goes straight to a manager. Not the front desk. You went somewhere in the secluded spot on the lower levels to a manager. How you get on the lower levels? How you know to go down to lower? How you know the manager gonna meet you on the lower levels? Okay, it's a lot going on. Hmm. %90% against. For instance, yeah, all these years nothing happened to him. Then when he started covering the case, boom. Yeah, and the other stuff he was doing was deadly. He going into the hearts of every part of Chicago. That's what I'm saying when somebody said, yeah, it was some gang violence for Chicago guy. But if anything, Zach would have been the most protected person in Chicago because he had to made bridges across all the lines. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And he wasn't on the time that they was on right then. Not saying when he was younger. I can't say what he did when he was younger. But what he was doing was shedding light into the people in a dark situation. And then with Kenneka's situation, he jumped on that, showing love. He like if I'm a show the hearts of Chicago, when somebody in the heart of Chicago get hurt, especially this young innocent girl, why wouldn't I cover that? I think that's normal for Zach, the way he had been behaving, courageous, going into the belly of the beast to give somebody else a chance at a different type of lifestyle. Yeah, I think some people got Zach messed up. To be honest, yeah, man. I think some people got Zach messed up because they wouldn't have did it. They wouldn't have set him down to interview him. Not that they couldn't make no money off of it. Yeah. If we had found those videos edited so no one could see what part of the whole way in the hotel and to the kitchen. Okay. So if you didn't look at profile, how did you come up with the names? Eddie? Oh Lord. Yeah, it's something crazy. Sis, where you at? She got us on hold.
Yeah, I'm right here, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll come back right now. Hold on.
Hey Betty, it's your first time in the live today. Who channel you would listen to before this, Betty? Be honest. Who all channels you listen to? Where you get your background on the case? So you've been studying the case since the beginning. Whichever one, it don't matter. I just want to know. Shout out to Miss Gwen Thomas. I ain't seen Miss Gwen, but shout out to her. Mm-hmm. Her. Thank you, Nubian. Yeah, you sniff it out real quick. You already know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You gotta know when somebody wants to be a distraction, right? And then they came in, they didn't speak to y'all or us, but started spewing information. That's called. You see what I'm saying? All right, back to the regular program. We was on fire. Yeah, exactly. That was trying to throw us off. You see what I'm saying, Nubian? See, that's something and I don't even think that's a woman. I think that's a dude coming to try to distract us. That's not. I don't even think that's a woman. I just think that they came under a woman because they feel like we'll be more lenient to a woman coming in. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, terrible. It's a shame that people control you on something in the middle of you getting a breakthrough about something. That means somebody is invested in in hiding things that happened about this case. It's people that's just on YouTube invested in stopping people from getting an understanding of what happened in this case. That's crazy, you know? That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. What's up, y'all? What we doing? Been lit this blunt up. I ain't even supposed to be smoking this blunt. Okay, y'all. Free,
I'm
free.
sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I was moving some money, but my bad. I was moving some money, but now I'm hearing everything that y'all are saying, and
Mm-hmm.
So what was Betty saying? Well, I ain't worried about it. All right, but anyway, bro, you got to go to work tomorrow, and it's already 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Facts. All right,
Yeah,
y'all.
so we stand
POP.
at yeah, we stand at 18 strong. But again, we appreciate everybody. It was a really good live, and hopefully we back tomorrow, bro. You if you got time, I got some stuff to do in the morning until maybe 12 or 1. After that, I'll be totally free.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, yeah. We'll get up after I get off.
Okay, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
All right. Love y'all.
All right, POP, hold it down. Love y'all too. All right.
Yeah.